Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Evi Maharani, NPM 19110040008 and 2, and I will explain about my little about need analyze of English for specific purpose for student in the academic years 2020 and 2020 and 2021 at Polytechnic Gihon. An introduction. The alignment of vocational education with business industries is still an important issue. In response to the demand, Polytechnic Gihon, as one of a vocational higher education institution in Pematang Siantar, plays a critical role in prepare the next generation in terms of expertise, ability, and competence. It is also support in one of Polytechnic Gihon's mission in producing graduates that are reliable, competitive, and must be sensitive and immediately respond to industrial needs. According to Sakarinto, General Secretary of Vocational Education, Kemendikbud 2020, vocational education plays a strategic role in preparing young people in terms of skill, ability, and competence. Graduates required to be skilled and able to work in the industry or as self-employed work. And the next, the target situation analysis refers to what the learners need to in the target situation, and the learners needs analysis refers to what the learners need to do in order to learn. As a result, it's more practical to condition the goals situation in terms of requirement, deficiencies, and desires. Target need consists of necessities like and wants, which describes as follow. 1. Necessities, and necessities refer to what learners need to know in order to be effective in the target situation. And entrepreneur. For example, we need to comprehend business letter, communicate efficiently in sales conferences, and obtain necessary information from sales catalog, among other things. And the next, number 2 is lack. The gap between the student's current competence to his or her desired competence is considered a lack. Furthermore, according to the English for specific purpose, lack refers to what the learners already knows, allowing the instructor or facilitator to determine which of the necessary the learners in missing. According to Hans Simpson, Water 90 and 87 and Brain 19 and 79. And the next, number 3, is wants. The concept of wants, according to Hans Simpson and Waters, is perceived subjective needs of learners. Wants also implies that students must be aware of the day when to understand. Meanwhile, the learning needs is what students must do in order to learn. The entire ESP process is focused on learning rather than understanding or doing. And the next, part 2, research method. The study employed a described qualitative research. The subject of the research are 45 ongoing students at the academic years 2020 or 20 and 21, and 6 former students who currently work in various fields. The objective were the identify language skills are needed and to develop English teaching material of the student on of Polytechnic Gihon. The research occupied a proficiency test to see the basic knowledge of the students. The instrument used this research were questionnaires for ongoing students to identify students' need in learning English for specific purpose. Meanwhile, an interview was implemented for the former students to get their perception regarding English learners they experienced while they were students and their expectation. Should the English learning be ideal design and analyze the data. The research applied meals and harbors. And the next part 3, finding and discussion. The interview of the study has been started since February 20 and 22 as part of internal evaluation. Meanwhile, the questionnaire was implemented on March 2025. In this part, the research results are presented from figures 1 through 10, which reveal student perception in answer need analyze concern like wants and necessities based on the questionnaire and in the interview. And the first, student perception regarding the importance of English for their study and future career. And 2, the importance of English skill to students study and future work. And the first student perception regarding in the importance of English for their study and future career. The student perception regarding in importance of English for their study and future career. It can be seen almost all respondents agreed that English most important, 45% in important, 46% for their study and future career. And then number 2, the importance of English skill to student study and future work. The importance of English skill to the student study and future work. Listening was the high rank in the very needed option, which was 73% and 24% choose needed. It is followed by speaking skill, in which 55% of students said very needed and 42% said needed. Reading and writing are in same rank, 53%, and the vocabulary, and the last was grammar. None of the students chose unneeded and very unneeded in all skill. And 3, student preference regarding useful activities for learning English. The student expectation for beneficial activities when performing tasks in English learning. And 4, student perception on the importance of English listening sub-skill. Student agreed that listening to teacher and friend during class activities was very important. 77% accompanied by listening to presentation and group discussion in class and seminar. 45 there were just 40 of response who said that listening to English media such as television and YouTube was very important. And the next number 5, student perception of the importance of English speaking sub-skill. And 6, student perception on the importance of English reading sub-skill. And the next, student perception on the importance of writing sub-skill. And the next, the student range of needed in vocabulary. And the next, the needed range of grammatical structure. The 45 students' perception of the grammatical structure were brought for the very needed until unneeded. And the last rank of English language function that needed in the class. The importance of English language function is represented in the figure. The 45 student rating ranks from the most needed to do not needed. And the last is part 3 or conclusion. Based on the finding and discussion about, there are some learners variables of the English material design model which focus on 4 areas: the learner's background knowledge and proficiency in English language skill, and then the learner's interest and preferences, and the next the learner's learning style and strategies, and the last the learner's wants from the course. The student interest and attitude are also included in the redesigned model because the present study found that the student interest and attitude influenced the change in their perception of their needs. Moreover, it is purpose for future need analysis in obtaining information on student background knowledge are not only covered writing text but also their listening and speaking capacity. However, it is important to note the needs analysis should not be a one-time event. The start of the it shall be a continuous process that is repeated over the length of English for specific purpose program. Okay, I think enough explained by me. Okay, thank you. Okay, and the next is ESP syllabus. My name is Evi Maharani and University State Islamic University Raden Intan Lampung, major English in Education, class F, subject ESP. And then I'm semester 5 competence standard is listening. For free intermediate ability means the students are in the stage of being able to use simple vocabulary and understanding a little English grammar. The table is competency standard is for free intermediate ability means the students are in stage of being able to use simple vocabulary and understanding a little grammar. And subject is ESP learning activities, listening. Indicator students are able to questionnaire is very well. And evaluation in my technique, the study employed descriptive qualitative research. The subject of the research were 45 only students at the academic years 20 and 20 or 20 and 21, and 6 former students who currently work in various fields. And then instrument shape is questionnaire. Instrument example for interview was implemented for the former students. And then is times 90 minutes, and learning source is worksheet. Thank you, and material for me and the syllabus for me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.